Alright, welcome back to Dream Talk. I'm Brian Ladd. Today is Sunday, November 8th, 2009, 9:44 p.m. Deborah has the night off, so I'll be going over these cases myself, and as usual, I'm not going to be putting out a lot of information as far as the case itself, just the dream drawings that I have. I have two cases to discuss tonight. The first case is case number 501, which is Anthony Sowell, and then we're going to move on to case number 502, which is new, which is Nidal Hasan. And he's the apparent Fort Hood mass murderer, shootist, terrorist, whatever you want to call him. I did mention a little bit on case number 501, Anthony Sowell, and I'm going to discuss it in detail tonight. And that's case 501. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Before I do that, let me get a picture up here. Okay. Now this is Anthony Sowell. If you guys know, he is apparently responsible for a lot of murders in the Cleveland, Ohio area. Personally, I think that there's somebody else that's actually involved with him too, that's responsible for a lot of murders, and I think that person is still on the loose. Hawaii in chat did send me a couple links as far as I suspect it might match the description that I have in the dream drawings. I'm going to bring that up tonight too. The person is in prison, but there still might be people can still do things in prison. So anyways, this is case number 501, Anthony Sowell, the Cleveland, Ohio murderer. The case was opened on November 4th, 2009. If you want to follow along, you go to the remote viewing section. I'm sorry, I'm getting lots of Skypes here too. Sorry, that's what that noise is. Hang on, let me just see what it is real quick. Sorry. Hold on one second. Okay. Anyways, back to the case. The dream drawings were done on November 4th, 2009. I'm just going to go ahead and read them. If you want to get to this, just click on Public Dream Viewings. It's case number 501, Anthony Sowell. The first dream drawing says, only took 6 who deserved, and probably means deserved it, the word Dylan. Dylan did the others. Tools are in the wall, black box with lock code 3233. Dylan is this person I'm referring to. We'll talk about it a little bit later. I think that Mr. Sowell only killed 6 people. And then this Dylan may have done the other ones. There could be a box in the wall, actually maybe even plastered into the wall. It'll be a black box. To open that box, use the code 3233. That's if they find a black box. The next dream drawing says, a woman will go missing from Akron. Long nails, black hair, 20s, and then the letters WS, which could be her initials. Akron is a location in Ohio. The next dream drawing says, turning Bimsy. Look in the wall, and again, look into the wall. I think that's referring to the black box that's in the wall, if there's a black box in the wall with a lock. Next dream drawing says Superior Avenue, number 21, and it says Dylan's at home right now in Toledo, there is a Toledo, Ohio. Watching on TV, check phone records. I'm not sure what phone records to check, but if there's maybe a call to the house from Toledo, I'll definitely look into that. Superior Avenue 21, I think I may have found a location on that one. If so, there'll be a map posted on the bottom. Let me go on. What I'm doing is I'm just scrolling down each one of the dream drawings. The next one is a drawing of Dylan. And it says Dylan, white male, 49, red, black shirt, missing rope with Dylan, and then the letters MS. And notes on the bottom say, I think this man is still killing people and is responsible for some of the murders in Ohio. White male, 49 years old. He's wearing glasses, short, possibly balding hair, and I think that the shirt may actually be a like a plaid shirt. The next dream drawing says has posted images on website, and then the number 2.11.27.8. It says look at marks, and then there's a mark. I think this is the drawing of somebody's neck and marks on the neck, and I do know that some of these people were strangled. That number, if it was an IP address, I did look that up, and it really didn't come back to anything significant. At least I haven't found anything yet. The next dream drawing says look at marks. Own body weight cannot make these marks. I think again it's referring to the drawing up above, that if the person probably did not die of strangulation or hanging on themselves. If you look at those marks probably don't match up to what an actual hanging would do. So there could be other causes of death other than what's suspected. The next dream drawing is looks like some type of box, vent, or something like that. I'm still not what it is. There is a number 3 on it, and it says this is something police are about to find. Now remember, these dream drawings were done on the 4th, so they may have already found this box. And then I posted the information for Anthony Sowell. He was born August 19th, 1959. He's 50 years old right now. Current charges are rape and murder. He's under arrest, and it just talks about his life story. He entered the U.S. Marine Corps in Cleveland, Ohio on January 24th, 1978. Then he worked in a factory. I'm just skipping right to that. Basically, he worked in a factory in 2007, and then he became unemployed. I'm not going to read all this stuff here. It's posted. Then I did do a little broadcast by myself on this one, and that was Dream Talk 6, which is basically what I just did. And then Hawaii in the chat room, she did do a little research. Thank you, Hawaii. There is a person named Thomas Lee Dillon. I do have his photograph. I'm going to put that up right here. Okay, this is Thomas Lee Dillon. And basically, she wrote, he may be out of prison, which he's not out of prison. He's still in prison. He owned hundreds of guns. She says at first they used to he used to slaughter stray animals, but he moved on to killing the neighbor's pets. Dillon also bullied his own son, beat his wife, and visited dozens of prostitutes. This guy is in prison. The case file, you'll see the notes on that. That's his picture right now. If this is the person in the dream drawing, then he's obviously not in Toledo. So I'm not sure about that, but maybe there is some connection. People in prison are still able, if they're up there, they can still pull some strings and have things done. But looking at what I see right here, it doesn't seem to be the same Thomas Dillon. Just still a pretty big coincidence there, so I don't know, but we'll definitely look into it more. But that's really all I have on this case. Hopefully, Anthony Sowell is the only person responsible for this, but I do not think it's so. If that's the case, this person's still out there. He needs to be caught. Okay, so that's what I have on case number 501. And again, if you go to briansdreams.com/lost, you'll see my missing person case files. If you on any page of the site, you can also click on public remote viewing cases. Those are remote viewings that I've done on these cases. And this case I did tonight, and anything that's really not related to missing persons would be there. There's a lot of stuff there. Okay, we'll move on to case number 503. There's that clicking noise again. All right, this is for it's 502. Nidal Hasan. And this is the apparent Fort Hood shooter terrorist. The case was opened today. Dream drawings were done on the 6th of November 2009. I posted all this stuff today. The first dream drawing, let me get his picture. Okay, his picture is up there. The first dream drawing, and it's really the only dream drawing it is, it says, DHS knows of Yellow Book. It was not supposed to happen. He's been under CID watch for 2 years. There's a connection to 22 other cells in the USA, and then it says the word details, and I'm not sure this is of, I couldn't read my own writing there, will be posted by the New York Times, and then the number 47-28. CID, I do know, I wasn't in the military. CID is kind of like the police department have their own internal investigation. CID works is basically the higher echelon up in as far as the military police go. They handle a lot of different things. I think it's called the Criminal Investigation Department. I'm not exactly sure, but I do know CID is a term that's used quite often. And the note on the case is that we'll redo this case tonight. That's all the information I have on this case. And I definitely need to put some work into it. But looking at this, I think this is a terrorist attack. I don't really know how you. I mean, anybody shooting anybody, a group of people, to me would be considered a terrorist attack. But I think this person may have ties to other terror cells that in the United States, and that our government is not letting us know about it. I think that probably a lot of incidences that may have happened in the past could have been classified as terrorist activities, but they don't talk about them because they don't want to incite panic or for whatever reason or not. If the New York Times does have information on this case, I know that they probably wouldn't just post that unless they really, I don't know why they would post something